Diyos ko. Andyan ka pa, Inday? Wala, ikot-ikot yung signal ko. 4 talaga, as in 4. 4, 4, 4. 4 ang signal. I-flex kita, Inday, pero hide ko muna kasi may advertisement. Ha? Naka-hide lang siya. Jean Pachag, thank you so much for coming. Thank you sa pa-thumbs up. Thank you so much. Ay, kasi naka-mute. So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for supporting into my live stream. Jean, thank you so much. Are you still there? Nagluto. Nag-play ako nitong ano mo, kubos, Arabic bread. Hashtag, damam. Ayun, narinig ko ng sarili ko. Ayun. Narinig ko ng sarili ko. Ayun. Chine-check ko lang kung okay ba yung ano, nagwo-work pa ba yung aking microphone because it's been a long time na hindi ako nagla-live stream or hindi ako rin nagko-cover song. So, I did try it kung mag-work pa ba. Tabi ko muna yung aking ay, oo, sali pakinggan ko nga kung naririnig ko ba yung mga ingay sa labas. Sine-check ko lang kung okay ba yung nag-work pa ba yung aking microphone because it's been a long time na hindi ako nagla-live stream or hindi ako rin nag-commercial. So, I did try it kung mag-work pa ba. So, itry natin kumanta. Daw. Yung mga noise dyan sa labas. So, may feedback. So, nagpi-feedback yung aking cellphone. Try natin kumanta kung mag-work pa. I-try natin na dito ako kukuha ng background music sa aking laptop. So, let me try to sing a song. You needed me. You got it all. Let me try to sing this song. Itong MYMP, sing a song. Kung naririnig ba? Dili lang siya. Sige, try natin ibalik. Try kong kantahin. Tapos, practice natin. Ating balik na ibalik. Tapos, kantahin ko kung okay ba siya pakinggan. Let me try to sing this song, guys. Balik natin. I was a game he would play. He brought the glass to my head, and like a ray of light, you came my way when I just one look and I knew you would make everything clear. Make all the clouds disappear. Out of your first to rest. Who do I love the best? Don't you know, you got it all over him. You get me over him, honey, it's true. They're just you must have been heaven sent. Hearing me call you when out on a limb, and you're all that is not. Just look what I got, 'cause you got it all over here. Try ko muna pakinggan, guys. Ayan, thank you so much everyone. Okay na pala, I did try it. Pinakinggan ko sa aking cellphone, okay naman. So, thank you once again guys sa pag-support nyo kay Ate Marian. Ayan, gusto ko lang kahit may sakit ako. Actually, nagkasakit si ate kaya nagstay sa bahay. Well, thank you once again sa sumisilip-silip dyan. And who wants to come up in here, just let me know para magbaba tayo ng hagdan, para makichika-chika kay ate. Ayan, dahil okay naman yung aking kuan. Bisaya pa more. Agoy. Hindi talaga siya mag-work. Ayan. Unmute screen audio. So, ayun, kantahin ko uli. I-continue ko ha, guys. Tapusin natin yung song. Balik natin dito. Ayan. No, don't have me worry so. Once I'm with you, I let go. You can surely see you're so much more to me. Just one look and a look, you would make everything clear. Make all the clouds disappear. You're better than all the rest. Who do I love the best? Don't you know, you got a little love for him. You got the offer him. Honey, it's true. They're just you. You must have been heaven sent. Hearing me call you went out on a limb. And you're all that is not. Just look what I got. 'Cause you got it all over here. Honey, it's true. They're just you. You must have been heaven sent. Hearing me call, you went out on a limb. And you're all that is not. Just look what I got. 'Cause you got it all over here. Honey, it's true. They're just you. You must have been heaven sent. Hearing me call, you went out on a limb. And you're all that is not. Just guys, sa mga silip-silip dyan, pwede kayong mag-request. Sa tingin nyo, kaya ko din kantahin. May ganon. May ganon drama. Ayun, medyo okay-okay na ako. Medyo okay-okay na. Kasi nakakanta na ako.
Marami ang nakakaramdam.
So, tell me where it hurts. Try natin kantahin ito. Let me try to sing this song. Tell me where it hurts. By MYMP. Acoustic Heaven. What is the sad look in your eyes? Why are you crying? Tell me now, tell me now. Tell me why you're feeling this way. I had to say yes, down, oh, baby. Is it your heart too that's breaking all in pieces, making you cry, making you feel blue? Is there anything that I can do? Why don't you tell me where it hurts now, baby? And I'll do my best to make it better. Yes, I'll do my best to make the so go away. Just tell me where it hurts now, tell me. And I love you with a love so tender. Oh, and if you let me stay, I love you all of the hard way. Where are all those stars coming from? Why are they falling? Somebody left your heart in that cold. You just need somebody to hold on. Baby, give me a chance to put back all the pieces of your broken heart. Make it just like new. There's so many things that I can do. Why don't you tell me where it hurts now, baby? And I'll do my best to make it better. Yes, I'll do my best to make those stars all go away. Just tell me where it hurts now, tell me. And I love you with a love so tender. Oh, and if you let me stay, I love all of the hard way. We're gonna take it all away, baby. Shubi channel, thank you so much, Dodong, for coming. Is it your heart? Ooh. Ako tong kuan, ibaba tong imuhang kuan, Dodong. Ibaba tong imuhang singan ani. Katong imuhang gisend sa ako, wala pa na ako na PL kay ganina nag-live ko, Dodong, unya sa kay Gian Isabel, so na brown out man. Pag brown out, wala na, nawala yung aking live. Tapos, try na ko nga kuan be. Ibaba ko na tong imong link, Dodong be. Be, itry na ko kuan kan nani na lang. Ika-paste na ko. Copy. Ana. Paste. Diara. Mao ni Dodong, di ba? Ang imuhang kuan. Ang imuhang i-double check na ko. Oh, mao lagi ni. Ang imuhang sa wala. Ito yung Dodong, no? Ang inano mo. Na-premiere mo na pala 4 hours ago. Ayun, replay is real na niyan eh. Yes, paminaw na nako be.
Roses, kabilang sa mga nagbahagi ng kanilang kwento kasama ang tinaguriang Queen of Philippine Movies ang mga kasamahan nitong sina Coco Martin at Sharon Cuneta. Ating tunghayan ang mga nagbigay ng paalam na katrabaho ni Susan Roses.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Valenciano.
Okay dong. Okay lang dong, ako lang magbaba.
Thank you very much, ang Provinciano family and Tita Gary for that wonderful, heartfelt song and tribute to Tita Susan's life. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ria. I'm a friend of Brian's, the grandson of Tita Susan, and he asked me to host tonight's tribute. And what an honor it truly is to be able to pay my respects and tribute to one of the icons and the kindest people and kindest souls of our industry. We gather to remember the little things that made a special place in our heart. To remember those happy times when we laughed and those times when our hearts broke as one. For who could put a price on memories? We gather to share the pain. To hurt when you hurt without presuming that our pain is the same. To cry when you cry and not try to hide or avoid our tears. For tears are memories in motion. We gather to give you the gift of grief. To stand beside you in silence and not be uncomfortable with your tears. To allow you the gift of mourning this loss and not lose patience. For grief is nature's way of healing a broken heart. We are here tonight to remember and celebrate the life of Tita Susan Rosas. It is our hope that every part of this service and the services in the days to come will honor the beautiful life that she lived among us. Let me express the family's gratitude for your presence. The journey of grief is long, and those who walk in it should not have to walk in it alone. In times like these, nothing takes the place of friends and family. So know that your presence helps their family realize how valuable Tita Susan was to others and show what an impact her living and dying has made. We honor a woman who touched many lives in many ways. Tonight, we will stop to hear the stories, to laugh and cry together once again, and to acknowledge that we are different because Tita Susan lived among us. So from a beautiful video tribute and song, allow me to call on someone whom she spent majority of her time in Ang Provinciano with. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call on Mr. Jaime Fabregas.
Thank you, Ria. Hindi pa ako nag-uumpisa niyan. Nung nabalitaan namin na pumanaw si Tita Susan, lahat kami nabigla because we had no inkling. We saw her as aside from the problem with the back, she was healthy. So we really didn't expect it. So we were devastated, in other words. So what can I say about Tita
Okay
Susan?
lang dong, no worries, no worries.
I remember we
Ako
spoke.
ning gipaminaw ko dang
This was
imuhang
before the
kuan,
pandemic.
imuhang
So when the pandemic started,
upload.
she didn't come out anymore. She didn't come taping because she would tape from her house with Jeffrey doing the hard part. But I remember her talking to her, and she told me once, said, kinausap ako ni Grace. Sabi niya, bakit para ako nagtatrabaho? Sabi niya, bakit ka pa nagte-taping, ma'am? Hindi mo na kailangan yan. Komportable ka na, alam mo. Hindi mo kailangan gawin yan. Ba't ka pa nagtatrabaho? Eh, sabi niya sa akin, ano naman ang gagawin ko, Jaime? Magmumukmuk sa bahay. Niya. Itong trabahong ito, sabi niya, ang nagbigay sa akin ng maraming kabutihan. Itong trabaho ito, dito sa trabaho ito, nakilala ko si Rani. Alam mo, hindi ito trabaho na pwede mo lang tapusin ng gano'n. You know? So habang may lakas ako, sabi niya, ipagpapatuloy ko ang aking trabaho. And that was something that what I saw here was a person who loved her work so much that she was not willing to give it up. And she loved the people who she worked with, which was the most important thing. Palagi yung pagdarating sa set yun, magtatanong, may call ba ngayon si Tita Su? Meron. Naku, ano naman kaya dadalhin niya? Kasi palagi siyang may pasalubong para sa lahat. Usually pagkain. You know? Pero palagi siyang may pasalubong, ma-ice candy yan, may mamanggayan, kung ano man yan. Palagi siyang may... And everybody gets it. Walang pinipili. She treated everyone the same way, whether Coco Martin ka na big star ka or utility man ka. She treated everybody the same way. And that is something that I admire in her. And I remember Mr. Po was also like that. Yeah. So I am so proud to have been given the opportunity to work with the king and the queen of Philippine cinema. And she will be missed, as we all miss Mr. Po. She will be greatly missed. She left behind many grandchildren. Nandito sila Onyok. Of course, the real grandkids are here. She left behind children from all walks of life. And she left behind brothers and sisters. It will be very difficult to have another Susan Roses again in our lives. And so, Tita Su, although we will miss you, we say Godspeed. Rest in God's eternal peace. And before you know it, we will probably see each other again. Thank you, Tita Su, for the love.
To treat everyone the same way, regardless of status. To love and embrace our work beyond what it is, and to be grateful for all the good things our work brings into our lives. Thank you, Tito Jim, for sharing those memories and those lessons that you learned from her as she shared food with everybody. Now we have a music number from Miss Jamie Rivera. Thank you very much, Miss Jamie Rivera, for the beautiful song and tribute. I hope we do find comfort and solace knowing na hiram lang talaga ang buhay natin sa Diyos. And what a truly beautiful life Tita Susan lived. Like Tito Jaime said, she had a great relationship that goes beyond just her co-actors. She treated everybody equally and with so much love. And another testament to this would be her director for Ang Provinciano. Please allow me to introduce Direk Malu Sevilla.
Magandang gabi po. Hello? Yeah. Allow me to read. I'm sorry. I just don't want to miss out. This was, sa Ang Provinciano ko unang nakatrabaho si Tita Susan. And being the most senior director, I got dibs to direct our queen. Sobra akong nervous kasi si Susan Roses siya. And I felt like, baka hindi ako enough. Baka hindi ko magawa yung dapat kong gawin kasi si Susan Roses siya. So when she arrived in her white van, kabang-kaba na talaga ako kasi, oh my God, there she is. So, but that very beginning, when we started working, she never made me feel who she was. Isa siyang, I guess sabi nga ni Tito Jimmy, that's how she loved her craft and the industry. She was an actress, and she was a soldier, and she was soldiering on, and willing to cooperate with us and collaborate with us to create the scenes in Ang Provinciano. So, to say that she was my favorite is an understatement. I loved her deeply. And to me, siya yung totoong leading lady ng show namin. I'm not gonna say much. I just want to share how wonderful it is to have known and worked with Tita Su. All of us feel this way. And hindi naman niya talaga kailangan mag-work, but she loved her craft and so much. she gave us this beautiful gift and honor of being able to work with her. Thank you to the family for sharing her with us. Hindi yan naubusan ng energy sa taping. She brought her own spotlight with her whenever she would arrive. On and off cam, nag-glow yan. Ang dami naming, it was a joy just to be beside her. Ang dami naming sharings ng mga kwento. May pagkamarites. Chismisan. Dami namin yan. We'd talk about our little talks in between takes. We'd talk about Negros. We'd talk about her love life. And all of the movies she made. We'd talk about you, Ma'am Grace. No, all beautiful things. About everything really. And I will miss directing her and learning from her. And I will also miss her corny jokes. She has terribly corny jokes. And her laughter na parang bata pag tumawa, nakatikap pa yung bibig. And all the baons that she would bring to the set. Yung van niya po, 1/3 on costumes, 2/3 mga pasalubong niya sa amin. The night before, papahanda na niya yan. Yung ice candy, yung frozen langka, whatever fruits were in season, kropek, you name it, dala-dala, mani, dala-dala niya yan. Kaya minsan hindi niya na ma-memorize yung script kasi busy siya handa ng pasalubong sa amin. Pero okay lang, pag hindi niya na ma-memorize yung scenes, yung lines niya, she says her own words. And it always comes out better. The way she says it, because she puts her heart into every scene and in every line that she says. And I will never forget that about her. I haven't seen her in 2 years. We were separated during the shoot. But we always think about her. We always talk about her sa set. Pinagkukwentuhan namin siya. And we will always have her in our hearts. And I wish a younger generation had the same great fortune of working with her, with the Susan Roses. But I guess she wanted her honeymoon already with her great love, the king. Lola Flora, mahal ka namin. Mula po sa iyong pamilya sa ABS-CBN at sa FPJ Sang Probinsyano, maraming salamat po at hindi ka namin malilimutan. Salamat po.
Salamat, Dodong,
Thank you,
sa
Direct Malu, for
support.
sharing a glimpse of what a joy it was to be working with her, the passion she had for her work, and for sharing what a queen she truly was, even beyond work, with her jokes, her baon, and her energy. Now let's all welcome Mr. John Arcilia for a song number.
Good evening po sa lahat. Senator, last time nag-perform ako sa death anniversary ni The King and nandun po si Tita Sue. Now, siya na yung kakantahan ko. Para po sa pamilya namin sa Probinsyano.
Thank you, Sir John, for that wonderful and heartfelt musical tribute. So up next, we have From Sisters in a Film to a Lifelong Relationship, a queen honoring a queen. Ladies and gentlemen, the megastar Ms. Sharon Cuneta.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Grace, our deepest condolences. Parang the past couple of years have taken away so many of our loved ones. Some by COVID, some not. And especially in the past year, parang hindi pa ako tapos na mag-mourn for a loved one may susunod at may susunod at may susunod. Not 2 weeks ago, one of my best friends, Tita Fanny Serrano, passed away. So I've still been in mourning for another kind of loss also. And then when I heard about Tita Swani's passing, di pa rin ako makatingin sa kanya. Nakakalungkot po para sa mga tulad naming kilala ng personal ang pamilyang Poe. Napaka-blessed namin to have been somehow a part of your parents' lives and yours too in a way. Pero my heart is really bleeding for this industry that Tita Susan loved so much and that I have loved so much. Nalulungkot ako dahil isang poste na naman ng industriya ang nawala. Kumbaga sa Star Wars, ito yung Last of the Jedi Knights. Siguro marami pong di nakakaalam ng aming history ng pamilya po. Nung pinanganak ko po si Casey noong 1985, naging ninong po niya si Tito Ronnie. Tapos, hindi pa kami naging magkaibigan noon. Pero syempre, dadating yung hari. Medyo, but he was just the humblest, the most humble person I met. And then, in 1988, I was given the chance to work with the Queen of Philippine movies. And nakasama ko na po ang ibang mga tunay na reyna rin, sila Tita Gloria Romero, tapos yung mga yumaon na pong sila Tita Nida Blanca, naging mami ko na po sa pelikula, ganon din si Tita Nena. Tapos, si Tita Susan po yung magkapatid kami. So we were together in most of the scenes in the movie By One, Take One. That was when I started, oh my God, this is a real movie queen. And it breaks my heart na ang isa sa mga naging huwaran ko bilang artista at tao ay nawala nga na naman. Noong 1990 po, I was so blessed, very, very blessed to do a movie with FPJ, yung kahit konting pagtingin. That was talagang when my relationship with their family was strengthened. Because your mom and I, we used to talk on the phone during By One Take One and after, and then especially after, kahit during and kahit after kahit konting pagtingin. And we would talk about personal stuff. It wasn't just me. She would also open up to me. And all those things I've kept here, never repeated to a single soul. And she was the one that told me I was a wood snake. I didn't know anything about Chinese astrology then. And when I worked with your dad, he instantly, well, not really instantly kasi intimidated ako, but he made me feel so at ease. Again, your mom and dad were two of the most humble people I've ever met in my lifetime. They set examples and lived by example. They did not have to tell me anything. Doon ko nakita na ang mga pinakamalalaki na artista, ang siya pang pinakamapagkumbaba, pinakamatulungin, pinakamahal na nakapaligid sa kanila. So talagang your dad became my best friend. And alam niya nila The Boy, alam lang nila Bong, nila Jay, alam nila. And of course, you know, our nickname for each other was Clatput. Nandun din po ako nung kinasal si Grace. Parang nung nagdepo po si Casey, syempre ninong niya, tsaka Tita Susan nandoon. And then, yung, I'm sure you hate it now as well, Senator Grace, yung mundo ng politika that always seems to just enter and live my life at the most inopportune times. No, Of course, I would have loved to campaign for your dad when he ran for president because in 1992, your father and I campaigned for Tanding Coangco. We went around the Philippines, spent so much time together just making kwento, campaigning. Talo kami, pero masaya kami dahil magkakasama kami. Tapos naging barkada ko sila Kaloy, sila Susan Tagle. And then we made another movie in 1994. Again, we became closer. Siyang nagturo kay Casey maglaro ng Tong It's ba o Pusoy. Na after a while, sabi niya, Klad po, tinatalo na talaga ako. Kasi sinasama ko sa shooting si Casey. We shot where the lahar affected Pampanga. And then when we came back, kasi there was another eruption, when we came back, yung pinagshootingan namin, nagtakpan na naman. This was the second movie na. So all these moments we shared. And then I would have movies like with The Boy, with Robin, and your dad would come and visit me on set. And then, alam na ng director noon, Direk Eddie Rodriguez, both movies, pack up na to pag nandyan si manager, ganyan sila. So I became close kahit sa mga kasama niya, yan, sila Kaloy nga, sila Susan Tagle, his right hand. And then, because politics entered the picture, I felt like it was such a big blessing because I didn't realize that I would hold on to your dad's words the last time I spoke to him. In the coming years of my life, the last being very recently, especially, his voice, I can still hear his voice, and the words really hit me and are embedded in my memory. On election day in 2004, I called him, I was pregnant with Miel. And buti na lang Susan Tagle was with him, beside him in the car, he was in the car. And I said, Sansu, where's Cladpot? Can I talk to him? He's right here beside me. He'll call you daw. So he called me. Your dad said to me, I said, Cladpot, I started crying because I missed him so much. No? I said, Cladpot, I hate this, ganyan, politics. And he said, exact words, Cladpot, it's just politics. When all of this is over, we'll still be friends. And I love you very much. And you take care of your baby. Don't worry about anything. Then I gave birth to Miel in September. By December, I went to St. Luke's, pinching his toes. Of course, this was after years of friendship with both your mom and dad. Now we would talk on the phone, especially your dad and I, constantly. Sometimes he would, once I was taping a music video in ABS-CBN for my show. He called me at like midnight. I was still in the middle of it. And I said, sabi niya, Cladpot, punta ka dito, nasaan ka? ABS-CBN po. Punta ka dito, malapit lang sa Santo Domingo, so malapit lang dyan. I'm working, Cladpot. Sandali lang, ilang minutes nang sige na. Ba't kaya? Sabi ko, so nagpaalam ako, umalis ako sandali. This was past midnight na. You know, pinapunta niya ako sa isang sari-sari store na wala ng tao gabi na. Umiinom siya ng beer niya. Sabi niya dun sa nagtitinda, sabi sa'yo nanay, kilala ko si Sharon Cuneta, kaya ko papuntahin yan dito. Sabi niyang ganon. Si FPJ po ito. It was so humbling, always very honest. Minsan tatawag yan, Cladpot, kahit mga 1 in the morning, you're still awake? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Tapos sabihin niya, you have food? No. Oh, let's go, wait, sabi ko, baka intercon still open, ganon. Ayoko minsan, kasi pag umpisa ng daddy mo mag-beer, kahit nakapikit yan, pag tumayo ka, saan ka pupunta? Kahit sino yung nasa table, di namin alam paano niya nakikita. So anyway, Cladpot stuck, the closest friends I have in showbiz, all my protectors, my bodyguards, Kuya Ipe, Kuya Pipo, Michael De Mesa, The Boy, Jinggoy, they all call me Cladpot. Up to now, sila Kuya Pipo, yan sila Mike. Kasi once po, nagsushoot kami ng kahit konting pagtingin na eksenang nasa tubuhan kami at naka-wedding gown ako. Kaya ang tawag sa akin ni Grace Georgia. Sabi niya, tinitignan niya yung araw kasi magdamag na kami nagsushoot. Sabi niya, umaakit ng Cladpot. Sabi ko, what? umakit na yung flatfoot, sabi niya kay Papa Pablo Santiago. What's that? No, it can stand for anything. You know, it can stand for whatever. Parang tumakit ng araw in that case. Flatfoot. From that day on, we called each other flatfoot. So, when he passed away nga, I arrived in the, I was still, Miel was 3 months old. And this was before Frankie's birthday. Kuya Marty Guzman Cruz called me because every night I would check when he was in the ICU na. When finally, Kuya Mar, I got a text. I couldn't sleep. And I got a text. I saw Kuya Mar's name. I said, oh my God, don't let it be bad news. Of course, I had to read it. And it said he had passed. So 4 in the morning, I went to the funeral parlor. Was the only one there with Susan Tagle again and Kuya Mar. I called your mom. Then she said, Shawi, wala nang flatfoot mo. All these memories, all the, parang from the happiest of times to the saddest. So, like I said, my heart bleeds for the industry kasi parang hindi na nila makakasama ang mami at daddy mo sa kahit anong proyekto. Nung nakuha ako ni Coco for Provinciano, pinag-uusapan namin to ni Coco, yung one morning daw, di siya makatulog, it just entered his head. Sharon. Sabi ko, baka pinapaalala ko sa'yo. And then, whenever I would do my first few scenes, alam ni Direk Maluito, who's still my director in Provinciano, my first few scenes in Provinciano, ang pagkailangan ko
Agoy, humina na naman yung internet ko. Nag-ikot-ikot na naman siya. Talagang problema dito, internet. Oh, ito talaga problema ko, sexy ganda, ang internet connection. Sobrang hina. Ay, nag-loading. Almost 1 hour naman pala ito, Dudong, tapos naka 27 minutes. Wala na, nag-ikot-ikot na. Refresh natin, be. Refresh. Di na lang.
sabi ko,
Ayun.
baka pinapaalala ko sa'yo. And then, whenever I would do my first few scenes, alam ni Direk Maluito, who's still my director in Provinciano, my first few scenes in Provinciano, ang pagkailangan kong umiyak, tinutugtog nila yung duet namin ng daddy mo. Kasi feeling ko, Clatput, I think you brought me here. So I would always imagine him standing in one corner and smiling because I was in his project. And sabi nga ni Coco, di niya alam bakit. Bigla niyang naisip yung pangalan ko. Nagawan niya ako ng story agad. Nag-Zoom meeting. Ako, ang tagal ko nang hinihintay gumes dyan, sabi ko. So, of course, I was excited. So, pagka shoot na kami, tutugtog yung kumusta ka, I would hear his voice and just start crying. Then I would imagine him just standing there. Kung saan kami? You're here, no? Gaganon ako. Nakausap ko siya. I will also never forget, Grace, when my mother died in 2014. I hadn't seen your mom in such a long time. And you came with her to my mommy's wake. That being here means to me. And do you remember what she said? She said, Shawi, your family. You will always be family. We are here. Don't forget that. That's what she told me. What a loving, selfless family. When Grace was running for senator again, although she didn't need it, she didn't need more support. She had everybody's support. I couldn't not be part of that campaign. So I wasn't able to do it for your dad. So, in my own little way, kahit isa lang. Sabi ko, so, in Provinciano now, when I would see her, pag pinanonood ko yung mga tinake namin, yung scenes niya, ay magkikita rin kami dito, Susan. Sana natutuwa siya, nakikita niya nandito ako. And then sadly, I never got to see her. But Grace, you will also always be family to me. Please know that your father's words, especially in these last elections, I really dislike. Thank you. Sorry. This is one thing I could not emulate from Tita Susan, what she named her daughter, Grace. Because I'm always emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But that was your mother, the embodiment of grace. So collected, so always so queenly. Her Serene Highness, like Princess Grace. Oh, when I went to Boston, because Kiko was going to take his master's in Harvard, your mom was the one that told me where to go because Grace had gone to Boston College, where later on I enrolled naman in the College of Advancing Studies. Father Woods. That's the night school. Your mom was the one that said, go to this restaurant, Chow Chow. She told me that. She was telling me where to go. Go to this restaurant, Flatfoot, and ganyan. So your mommy was Miss Susan Roses. Ate Salve to my Sean in Buy One, Take One. She was Mama Swani. And she will always be family. You will always be family. I know the day will come, Grace, that maybe if not for you, maybe for any of your kids, I'll be able to show how much your family means to me. That you have a sister in me anytime. I know she's happy now with Tito Ronnie. Glad po that. Hi, Mama Swani. They're probably with my mom and dad also now. They were such good people. Sana ang bagong henerasyon ng mga artista, kasi napakahirap maging movie queen. Lalo na sa henerasyong after ng generation ng mama mo. Parang mas kailangan ng mga reyna at mga hari sa showbiz maging magandang impluwensya. Hindi lang sa mga mas batang artista, kundi sa lahat ng taong tumitingala sa kanila. In this day and age, it's not always easy. Because you see, there's lack of respect, there's lack of, for lack of a better word, values, you know. Moral compass is somehow damaged. So, it's hard to live up to the queen that your mom was and always will be. But I hope that they will always be here guiding us that they left behind in the ways na gusto nilang impluwensyahan ang mga bagong artista at mga taong tumitingala sa kanila. Sana ganun din kaming lahat, lalo na yung mga bago. But I feel bad for them. They will never get to experience working with your mom or your dad anymore. And I feel so blessed and singled out somehow. Di ko alam kung bakit. Nakasama ko sila, napalapit ako sa kanila. So to the Poe family, and to Tita Susan's family also, our deepest condolences. And there are only a few true queens in this business. Tita Susan left maybe a rule book for wannabe Jedis to follow. Our deepest condolences to your family, all of you, and to all her loved ones and friends. And we will try our best. Our generation in show business will try our best to pass on what we've learned from your dad and mom to the new generation of actors. And I hope that these actors pass on what we've learned. So we hope to uphold that and honor their legacies. Thank you so much, and God bless you and your family always. Tita Susan, I love you, Ma'am Swanee. Still as beautiful as ever. We miss you already. Your Majesty. To live life in humility in spite of your status. Truly, our industry bleeds knowing that we've lost another icon in Tita Susan. Thank you, Ms. Sharon, for giving us a glimpse of what your relationship with her was like. So from somebody who played her sister, we now move on from somebody who played her grandson and the last few things that she did. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call on Mr. Coco Martin.
Coco Martin was emotional while paying tribute to the Queen of Philippine Movies, Susan Roses, who
Hindi
was
ko
his
talaga
Lola
alam
Flora
kung
in FPJ's
anong
letter ang
sasabihin ko
probinsyano
ngayon. Talaga,
at her wake at Heritage Park, Taguig
shock
City.
ang nararamdaman ko kasi hindi ako makapaniwala na mangyayari to dahil alalang-alala ko yung huling pagkikita namin ni Tita Su na ang lakas-lakas niya, ang saya-saya niya. Siya yung nagbibigay sa amin ng inspirasyon para ipagtuloy namin ang probinsyano dahil lagi niya sinasabi na nakakapagbigay kami ng ligaya at inspirasyon sa bawat Pilipino.
Ikot na naman. Dinalaw na talaga.
Siya
Dudong.
yung
Ni Ate Susan. Agoy. Okay po Dudong kay instead na, di ba, hapit na ko kahilak. Ay, hapit na ko kahilak ko. Niya, nagkuan man, nagtuyok-tuyok man. So, nawala ra. Nawala lang.
nagbibigay sa amin ng inspirasyon para ipagpatuloy namin ang probinsyano dahil lagi niya sinasabi na nakakapagbigay kami ng ligaya at inspirasyon sa bawat Pilipino. Ang akala ko, ang isa sa pinakamasakit na mararanasan ko sa industriyang to nung namatay si Tito Eddie. Para kaming
Agoy, nagtujok-tujok na pod. Gamay na lang untag kuwang dudong, 20 minutes na lang. Aw, 35 man. So 15 minutes. Ning tuyok na pod noon. Ay, Diyos ko. Wala na.
Lagi niya sinasabi na nakakapagbigay kami ng ligaya at inspirasyon
Agoy, Koko. Nagtujok-tujok na dudong. Ay, giduka na ako ani. Kuan, pila man ni kabuok dudong artista right after ni Coco na pailain?
sa bawat Pilipino. Ang akala ko, ang isa sa pinakamasakit na mararanasan ko sa industriyang to nung namatay si Tito Eddie. Para kaming napilayan kasi nga lolo namin yun eh. Para
Ayaw na lang tiwasa.
hindi namin nakalain sa habang ongoing pa rin yung probinsyano, kahit hindi na namin siya kasama ng mga oras na yun, ang sakit para sa amin. Kasi sobra namin siyang inalagaan, sobra namin binavalue kung ano yung na-contribute niya sa industriya. And then, ngayon, hindi ko akalain na ang isa sa mga pinaka espesyal at malapit na malapit sa buhay ko, lagpas sa trabahong to, ay mangyayari yung bagay na to. Kasi si Tita Susan, hindi ko siya katrabaho. Hindi katrabaho lang ang tingin ko sa kanya. Malalim yung pagtingin at pagmamahalan at respeto namin sa bawat isa. Paminsan-minsan, alam ko, nagtatampo siya sa akin. Nang hindi ko alam kung anong dahilan, pero iniisip ko na lang siguro, baka may nagawa akong mali. Diba? Baka yumayabang ako. O baka wala akong, hindi ko na siya napupuntahan sa tent niya para kamustahin, bisitahin. Hindi ko alam. Isa lang ang masasabi ko. Sobrang takot po ako sa kanya. I'm sure kagaya ni Brian. Kasi po si Tita Susan napaka-strong na tao. Napakatapang. Alam naman po natin yung ginawa niya, di ba? Binangga. Kahit sino pa yan. Ganun yung katapang, walang sinasanto, basta alam niyang tama ang kanyang pinaglalaban at totoo ang kanyang sinasabi. Kaya, lahat po ng mga sinasabi niya, dinidibdib po namin. Kasi para po sa amin na mga katrabaho niya at ako bilang apo niya sa industriya, sa lahat ng mga artistang kasama ko, directors, sa lahat ng crew staff, yung word of wisdom na sinasabi niya po sa amin ay totoong tumatatak sa isip at sa puso po naming lahat. Dahil napakapalad po namin na nakatrabaho po namin siya. Kasi alam niya lahat eh. Pinagdaanan niya na yan. Naaalala ko po nung una kami magkatrabaho sa walang hanggan. Kung di po ako nagkakamali, 2012 po yun. Hindi namin alam, kagaya po ni Direk Malu, kung paano namin siya haharapin kasi queen. Hindi namin alam kung paano approach ang gagawin namin. Ako po nagtatago sa isang tabi, hindi ko alam paano ako magpapakilala, paano po ako lalapit sa kanya. Hanggang sa napansin ko na parang siya po mismo yung lumalapit sa mga tao para maging komportable kayo sa kanya. Lagi po siya nagdadala ng pagkain para po sa lahat. Aalamin niya kung anong paborito mo. Kahit po sa bahay, padadalan po kayo niya ng paborito mong pagkain. Magandang gabi po, Mr. President. At pagkatapos po nun nakatrabaho ko na po si Tita Susan sa walang hanggan, dahan-dahan na po naging komportable po ang loob ko sa kanya. Kasi hindi po niya pinaramdam sa amin na siya ang Queen of the Philippine Cinema. Siya po ang asawa ng hari ng pelikulang Pilipino. Ang pinaramdam po niya sa amin ay isang pamilya at lola po naming lahat. Hanggang naging komportable po ako. Halos maya't maya lagi po ako nandun sa kwarto niya nakikipagkwentuhan. Lahat ng kwento niya mula nung bata siya hanggang nung mag-artista siya, hanggang sa mag-asawa siya, hanggang sa nawala sa FPJ, lahat po yun kinukwento at sinishare niya po sa akin. Pero isa lang po ang nilapit ko sa kanya. Kasi nakikita niya na hindi ako komportable bilang artista. Kasi sinasabi ko, pag nakakita na ako ng medyo social, pag nakakita ko na nag-uusap sila, nag-i-Inglesan na, para ako natsuchope. Kasi nga po, alam naman ng lahat yun na hindi ako marunong talaga mag-English. Kaya sabi po sa akin ng aking lola, hindi importante ang pag-English at hindi yun na magiging batayan para respetuhin ka ng tao. Ang importante ay marunong kang humarap sa tao na may dignidad. Ang importante ay totoo ang sinasabi mo at nasa puso mo. Ang mas mahirap ay ang hindi ka marunong magtagalog dahil nasa Pilipinas ka, hindi ka magkakapera. At naniwala po ako doon. Kaya po mula doon talaga naging sobrang tight kami. Talaga po kung meron akong baon, naluto ng lola ko, dadalan ko po siya po, dadalan niya rin po ako. Ganun po, siya po ang nagturo sa akin ng hard work. At ang hindi ko po makakalimutan na tinuro sa akin ni Tita Susan ay mahalin ang kumpanya na pinagtatrabahuan ko. Dahil yung kumpanya pinagtatrabahuan po namin ang nagbibigay ng trabaho sa maraming tao. Siguro po, dahil isa rin siyang producer, kaya alam niya yung pakiramdam na dapat suklian mo yung ibinibigay sa iyo. At yung pakikipagkapwa mo sa kapwa-artista mo, maging maliit man yan, maging superstar man yan, dapat pantay-pantay. Yun po yung values na itinuro sa amin ni Tita Susan. At sa lahat po ng mga katabaho niya, mapabata, matanda, mapaveteran actors, lahat po kami sa probinsyano at kahit sa walang hanggan nagmamahalan dahil po sa values na tinuro po sa amin ni Tita Susan Roses. At yun po ang hindi ko makakalimutan sa tanang ng buhay ko na bit-bit ko po hanggang ngayon. Kaya, kung nasan ka man po ngayon, gusto ko pong malaman mo na lahat po kami na nandito ay sobrang mahal na mahal ka po namin at hindi ka po namin makakalimutan habang buhay. I love you. Thank you po.
To stand up for what is right regardless of what you face, to stand up for what you believe in. That you face people with dignity and truth always. Na hindi kailangan maging magaling sa Ingles para maging mabuting tao. Napakaswerte mong naging apo kanya, Coco. Now allow me to call another testament of how Tita Susan built relationships and friendships beyond work, regardless of status, and how she loved the company she worked for. Please allow me to call on one of our bosses in ABS-CBN, Ms. Cory Vidales.
Good evening. Hello. Raising my our deepest sympathies. Good evening po sa inyong lahat. In behalf of all my bosses in ABS, Mark and Carlo, we would like to thank Tita Susan Tita Susan, maraming salamat na pinagkatiwala mo sa amin ang FPJs ang probinsyano. Marami po tayong napaligaya, Tita Susan, dahil you allowed us and you trusted us to do FPJs ang probinsyano. As we said, Senator Grace, kayo po ng mami mo, we were able to inspire, we were able to bring joy, hope, and share the love with so many Filipinos all over the world na nanunood po sa ang probinsyano gabi-gabi for more than 6 years now. Naging katuwang, kasama at kapamilya natin. At dahil po yun sa inyo, Senator Grace, and of course, our dear Tita Susan, it was an honor to work with your mom, but even more to know her as a person. She was so beautiful, but more beautiful inside. She taught us many lessons, Gracie. She was a strong woman, but very kind, compassionate, and loving. She had many words of wisdom, advice, guidance for everybody. Nasabi nga ni Coco, ang naming natutunan sa kanya. Icon siya, so nasa starstruck din po ako sa kanya. Nung panahon ng Vilma, Nora, Amalia, Susan, I would tell Tita Susan, talagang forever Susan ako from maliit pa ako. And to work with her in ABS was really a big blessing for me and for everybody in ABS. Si Tita Susan, very, very professional, hardworking. You know, she was just looking for competence in everybody she worked with. Sabi nga ni Coco, natatakot. Oo, natatakot kami, but very appreciative because she taught us lessons na kailangan namin to be and give our best consistently in everything we do, because that was what Tita Susan was to us. Everything she did well. She did excellently. So she was our role model. She was not just an icon, she was a kapamilya. So, Tita Susan, Gracie, thank you for sharing your mom with us. You know, during the pandemic po, I would text and call Tita Dolor and ask her if Tita Susan, if I can talk to Tita Susan. And Tita Susan would always give me the time. I would call her in her landline. Konti na lang po ang may landline ngayon. Swerte, meron din ako, so nakakausap ko siya sa landline. And, you know, I would always talk to her, update her on story development, new casts that are coming into Provinciano. I told her about Julia, about Sharon. Lahat po, pinapaalam ko kay Tita Susan. Siya po ang kapitan ng aming barko. Siya ang aming boss. And more than that, I would always tell her, Tita Susan, may extension po ulit ang probinsyano. Hindi na po siya naniniwala kasi palagi, pag tumatawag po ako, nakailang extension na po kami. Ang bilin lang niya, Cory, make sure lang na never lumaylay ang kwento nyo, ang kwento natin, dahil tayo ang kinakapitan ng mamamayang Pilipino. So I said, I promise, Tita Susan. And then she goes on to say, Cory, kung hindi nyo na ako kailangan, okay lang. Pwede niyo na akong alisin. And I would say, Tita Susan, no way. Why? Because I explained to her. She is the moral compass of Cardo. She is the moral compass of the show. Diba? The values that she stands for as Lola Flora is what the Filipino need at this time. Hope, resilience, strong faith in God, and sharing the love with everybody. So Tita Susan, mahal, sorry. Hindi, sorry po, emotional lang talaga. Tita Susan was a mother, a friend, a kapamilya. She respected us all. Despite being up there, she was the queen of Philippine movies. She was a legend in the industry. Kami yung servants lang of the people. But she showed so much appreciation, love, and gratefulness. And we will forever treasure your love, Tita Susan. Mahal na mahal ka namin. Nila Coco, Dreamscape, ABS, Carla Mark. Mamimiss ko mga tawag ko sa'yo. Wala na akong tatawagan sa landline ngayon. Just that, Tita Susan, wag mong paring mamayang gabi. Baka biglang mag-ring. I love you, Tita Susan. I love you so much. And thank you for being a blessing, not just to ABS, but to the Filipino people and sa ating inang bayan. Maraming salamat.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Unang-una po, nais kong pasalamatan ang lahat ng mga naririto. Si President Joseph Estrada, ang aking mga kasama sa Senado, syempre ang escort ni President Joseph, ang kanyang anak na ang bagong senador.
Nahuman na dong, nahuman na gid siya. So mag-play na pud ko ni Sally. Bisdak Swiss. Hala, unsa tong iyahang kuan, nakalimot ko sa iyahang channel. Lagi Bisdak Swiss, lagi sakto ko. Gibutangan na diyan niyang Sally. Wala isa pa yan, Dodong. Salamat po sa imong support. Karon na jud ko naka-live. Wa ko masakit, dili ko maga-live.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
yeah, I'm about to fade away. Cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place.
Mag-play raman ko sa mga ning silip rapod na ko, Dudong. Ya, salamat kaayo. Ako pa ni, oy, may pretty cast na may manatad, so you will be the next. Ikaw ang long time na hindi. Ngayon lang ako naka-live uli. So, you will be the next na aking i-flex, pretty cast. Kamusta, pretty cast? Ito, nagkasakit ako 4 days ago. Tapos maong koan, ang saningan. Wala ko kapatrabaho sa balay, kaya nasakit ko. Onya, kanang ang akong panday nga usa, na daw siya atinan nga kasal. So, maong nakatambay ko karon naka-live ko. Actually, ang akong live unta every Sunday na. So,
1, 2, 3, come on!
kuan lagi pod ang sa nga anak. Inag mag-live ko, masigi ka disconnect mo nang dili na ko mopadayon pero mag-attempt jud ko per me og every Sunday. Akong unahon si Gian Isabel, then right after Gian Isabel, mga 2 hours, magkuan pod ko ni Ate Marian. Pero mao lagi na kung wala internet, unya usay wala po'y kuan, wala po'y excuse me. I know I'll never love this way again. So I keep holding on. Maayo mo ki ay si Pretty Cas. Oy, maayo noon Sunday kay paghuman sa online mass nako makatambay ko. Yes, salamat kaayo Dudong. Salamat kaayo. Yes, every Sunday ko Dudong kay from Monday to Saturday magpatrabaho ko sa balay din. Sunday ang akong kuan, ako ang live stream na. So once a week ra. 1 p.m. gihapon ko mag-start og live sa Sunday dodong 1 p.m. until kuan. Siguro depende sa unsay takbo sa akong live stream. Kainit. Tig yung inita diri. Uy, kadiyot sa. Kiduka na ako. Sige, sige dong. Sige, take your time. Siksik kay si Pritikas. Oy, may pud kayo mo sayaw. Thank you so much, Pritikas, na may manatag sa pasilip. Mayo kay wa ko man disconnect na karon. Sige, tuyok-tuyok lang panagsa. Salamat kaayo Dudong. Agkuan ra ko Dudong, mang play ra ko kay wala nang ko'y laing buhat. Mang play ra ko sa akong mga friends. Sa akong mga bisdak team.
Sige, sabi si Duterte may cancer. Tapos yung dito banda sa Kuwait, yung kulong. Pati ako tuloy araw-araw na nagdududa na rin ako. Pero every time maligo ako, kutkutin ko yung tapos amuyin ko. Hindi man. Amoy tae lang. Pero ikaw tatad, ay hindi na pwede. You have a diabetes at ikaw ay hindi ka na makatayuan ng utin.
Dudong mag-inag. Nindot man lagi kag door. Dili ni akong balay Dudong, balay ni sa akong ugangan. Kanang nangita pa gani kog kuan. Unsa na nga, nangita pa kog pultahan. Simple ra to akong pultahan nga gipalit, gi-order Dudong kay tagkuan ra 4,000. 4,400, I think, yes. Oh. Hindi kas dili apil ang jump. Pultahan ra. Ang jump 14. Unya mag-end ako dudong kay na ako importanteng lakon kay na ako nadawat nga sulat gikan sa DNR ako ning ipaluap ha. Thank you so much dudong sa pag-support. Bye-bye and see you on Sunday. And to all of you guys na nandyan, nag-support kay Ate Marian, daghang salamat and God bless us all. Bye-bye. I will be signing off na